Welcome to True Life Inspirations. Today's story will stay with you long after the video ends. Before we begin, take a moment to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications, because stories like this remind us what truly matters in life. Now listen carefully. On Mother's Day, my millionaire son looked at me and asked, "Mom, do you like the $4,000 dress Sophia gives you?" He said it casually, as if he was asking whether I liked tea or coffee. I smiled, but something inside me quietly cracked. My name is Margaret Lewis. I am 68 years old. I raised my son alone. And this is the story of how love was slowly replaced by luxury. Years ago, I lived in a small 2-bedroom house on the edge of town. The paint peeled every winter. The heater made strange noises. But it was home. I worked as a school cafeteria helper. Early mornings, long shifts, sore feet, small paychecks. My son Daniel was everything to me. When other kids had video games, Daniel had library books. When others wore branded shoes, Daniel wore clean but simple ones. I packed his lunch every day with handwritten notes. I never missed a parent-teacher meeting. I stayed up at night sewing his torn backpack. I told him every night, "One day you will do great things." And he did. Daniel was brilliant. Scholarships came. Then a top university. Then internships. Then success came fast. Tech companies. Investments. Startups. By the time he was 32, Daniel was a millionaire. I was proud. So proud. I framed his first magazine feature. I told neighbors about him with shining eyes. I thanked God every night. But slowly, calls became shorter. Visits became rarer. And excuses became longer. Then Daniel married Sophia. Sophia was beautiful. Elegant. Always dressed perfectly. Always holding the latest phone. She spoke politely, but never warmly. She hugged with one arm, smiled without her eyes. Still I tried. I cooked her favorite meals. I listened to her stories. I complimented her clothes. I wanted peace. Mother's Day came. Daniel called and said, "Mom, we're sending a car for you. We want to celebrate properly this year." I was excited. I wore my best dress, the one I saved for special occasions. When I arrived at their mansion, I froze. The house was enormous. Glass walls, marble floors, a long dining table with flowers I couldn't name. Sophia greeted me with a smile. Daniel hugged me quickly. Dinner was perfect. Too perfect. Then Sophia handed me a box. Inside was a dress. $4,000. Silk. Designer. Beautiful. Everyone waited for my reaction. I smiled. I thanked her. Then Daniel laughed softly and said, "Mom, do you like the $4,000 dress Sophia gives you?" That question hit me harder than any insult ever could. Because in that moment, I realized something painful. They thought love could be measured by price tags. I looked at my son, the boy I raised with sacrifice, the boy who once cried because I skipped dinner so he could eat. I said calmly, "It's very kind." Then I added, "But do you know what my favorite Mother's Day gift ever was?" Daniel looked confused. I continued, "It was the year you were 12. You made me a card from notebook paper. You spelled happy wrong. And you wrote, 'Thank you for never giving up on me.'" The table went silent. Sophia looked away. Daniel swallowed. After dinner, I asked to rest. I sat alone in the guest room. And for the first time, I cried not from poverty, but from distance. Money had given my son everything. Except time. Except presence. Except softness. The next morning, I prepared to leave early. Daniel came to the door. He looked uncomfortable. Mom, did we do something wrong? I looked at him gently and said, No, my son. You did everything right. Then I added, Just remember, one day, when all this disappears, love will be the only thing that stays. I left quietly. Weeks passed. No calls. Then one night my phone rang. It was Daniel. His voice was shaking. Mom, can I come see you? He arrived alone. No luxury car. No suit. Just my son. He sat at my old kitchen table and cried. He said, I forgot who I was before money told me who to be. He said, I miss you. I held his face like I did when he was a child. And for the first time in years, he stayed. Today, Daniel still has his wealth. But now every Sunday he visits. He eats my cooking. He listens. And sometimes he brings flowers. Simple ones. And that means more than any $4,000 dress ever could. If this story touched your heart, like this video. Subscribe to True Life Inspirations for real stories that remind us what truly matters. And share this with someone who believes love is more valuable than money. Thank you for listening.
Remember, no matter how much life changes, love, kindness, and presence are the greatest gifts we can give each other.